You're live.
Hello. Is it working? Huh? Is it working? Can you see me? I don't see anything on my screen yet.
Should say 18 seconds.
Oh! Yes. Okay, it's starting. Okay. So...
Oh, there's an ad playing.
Okay. So I guess it's starting. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Okay, yay, we see you. Okay, thank you. Hello, thank you for the information that you see me. That's good to know. Hi, and welcome to my first ever YouTube live stream. As you just saw, I'm not 100% sure how this works, so thank you very much for the feedback that I am in fact live. That's good. Somebody actually commented, I saw, and said, hey, wait a second, didn't she make a video in the past where she said that she had gone live before and it didn't go well and that's why she wasn't making live videos? Wow, you have a really good memory. That is so awesome that you remember that. I did make that video and I have been live. That was on, what was that called from Twitter? Telescope or Periscope? I went live on that like 6 years ago and had a really not very good experience. And so I never went live on YouTube. So this is my very first YouTube live stream. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here in my living room. I just thought, with everything going on right now, I thought it would be really nice to have a live stream to just hang out together and chat, have some fun, talk about funny things, and just kind of, get distracted and just enjoy spending some time together. People all over the world, including me and Stefan, we are really trying to really limit our time outside and also our time spending time with other humans, and that can be really hard. I don't know how it is for you, but I really miss having human interaction, like being in a room with someone. And since we're really trying to limit that, I thought this would be a really nice thing to have. One quick thing before we really start chatting together. On Instagram, I made a post. So my Instagram is @wantedadventure. Later on in the live stream, I'm planning on playing charades. So I will try acting out the things that you send me on Instagram to do, and then you have to try to guess what I'm doing. So if you'd like to go on over to Instagram.
We're stopping for a second.
Oh, Stefan says.
People say we see squares in you.
Oh.
So we're.
Okay. Sorry.
We're stopping the video.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh. Thank you so much for the heads up about that.
So you should be still on audio.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? My American viewers, do you know what that is in reference to? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, it's all black now.
So it's still, you still have people. You still should hear Dana.
Oh, okay. Someone said the black screen of death. Yeah, like the... Hey, Verizon! Yeah, you got it. Someone said, I thought the grid was an artistic choice. Yeah, we should have said that. We should have just said, we meant for that to be there. Okay.
Now you're green.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's right. There's a
delay.
There's a delay, so I don't see anything right now. It's still black. Now I'm still green. Someone said just keep the grid. You should have told me when I was green. I would have made a funny alien face. I don't know why there's no picture. There's no picture because we're working on some technical difficulties right now.
People can hear you.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to type directly because there's a bit of a delay on... Okay, you can hear me and not see me. Then now would be, I will finish saying, you can go to Instagram and I made a, send me a idea sticker there in my Instagram story so that you can send me some activities that you're really looking forward to doing once things get back to normal and we're going outside a lot again and doing all of our favorite activities. So you can head on over to Instagram and write in there some of your favorite activities that you're really looking forward to doing again. It can be any kinds of activities, like maybe, for example, biking or just any activities that you can't wait to do again. And then later on in the live stream, I will play charades and act out those things. Yeah. Okay, Stefan, how's the technical difficulties?
Technical difficulties being fixed.
Okay.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Should have left the squares.
Yeah, we should have just left the squares. What time is it in Germany? It's 4 p.m., yeah.
Now it's green again.
It's back to being green. Yeah, good question. How can you go on Instagram when I'm watching you on YouTube?
We're back.
Can you see me without
Yes.
grids? Yes, I think we got it. So, can you see me? Can you hear me? Yay! Okay, so in case anyone did not believe me that this is my first live stream on YouTube, I think we just proved it to you. First live stream on YouTube. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. So welcome, and I've got here a coffee with me. Some people have asked, how long am I going to stream? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like an hour. We'll just see how things go, if we're having a fun time, and if there's still people watching. Yeah, maybe an hour. So I've got a coffee here, and I'm in Munich, Germany. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Where are you? And do you have something that you are drinking, that you're snacking on right now? What is it? Let's see what people are saying. Oh, someone from Niedersachsen. Hello in Niedersachsen. Oh, in London with a giant mug of tea. Oh, that sounds nice. What kind of tea? Sanford, Florida with a Mexican coffee. Enjoy. In Germany with some ginger tea. Ooh, ginger tea is good. Yeah. Sometimes Stefan makes for me this like lemon ginger tea with really strong ginger and fresh squeezed lemon juice and honey. Oh, it's so good. Today I have a cappuccino.
And let people know
Yeah.
that they see you delayed. You see the stuff early and then you're delayed.
Yeah, right. So there is a delay, I guess, with live streams in general on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is my first one, so I'm figuring this out. But yeah, there is definitely a delay. Okay. Hi. Oh, okay. Ooh, a caramel cream coffee. John, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Carmen is in Munich and making a good Italian hot chocolate. Oh, Carmen. Oh, that sounds delicious. By the way, you might know Carmen Romano here in the comments. You might have seen the video with her on punctuality. So that's the Carmen, from that video with us recently with Stefan on punctuality. Tanel, Servus aus München. Hi from Munich. Ooh, someone's watching from America. Awesome. Constance. Grüße aus Cologne. Oh, we have someone from the Netherlands with water and creme brulee cookies. Oh, that sounds good. Hi to Perlina in Augsburg. Drinking black tea with lemon and sugar. Hi to Liz in New Jersey. Oh, it's so cool that we have people watching from all over the world. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, this is already so much fun. Okay.
Vienna eating a melon.
Oh, enjoy your melon in Vienna. I'm drinking a glass of German white wine. Sounds delicious. Is that here in Germany? I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock, you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. From Darmstadt. Oh, we have someone from Darmstadt. You know that I love the city name of Darmstadt. You know that. Intestine City. Darmstadt. Oh, Stefan, no, I can't. It's too early in the live stream for a plug of my book. It's too early for that, Stefan. Yes, in the book I talk about Darmstadt, but I have so many city names. I made that video here on YouTube with some of my favorite city names in Germany, like just the fun ones, like Feucht. That there's a city in Bavaria called Feucht, and I was actually chatting to one of my German friends the other day, and she said she was in Feucht, and I was very excited about that, you know, like, it just sounds funny. Or Gießen. What are some other, like, good city names? I mean, Worms, of course, and Darmstadt, and, what are some of the other ones? Yay for the plug. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for the support there.
Also, people are asking because sometimes you autofocus.
Oh, yes.
The camera is on manual focus because if we do autofocus, it will look like this. There's a tracking around Donna's face then, and it's kind of weird. So
I will try to stay still, but to read the computer, I have to lean towards it a bit. My cousin lives in Feucht. That's so amazing. I love the city of Feucht. Oh, there's a Hamburg Krabbensaft. Does that mean you're drinking Krabbensaft? What is Krabbensaft? Or is it a place?
I don't know.
Please tell me, what is Krabbensaft? Hi, Angelique in California. Welcome. Oh, it's pretty early there now, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty early in California. Oh, someone says I'm from Darmstadt, Indiana. There is a Darmstadt in America? That's amazing. That's so amazing. Do people in Darmstadt, Indiana know what Darmstadt means? Linsengericht. There's a place called Linsengericht? That's amazing. Linsengericht would literally mean lentil meal. That's cool. Oh yes, Wissen. I can't remember if Wissen is in my book or not. I can't remember. Zwickau. Zwickau is the name of a place. Katzeninbogen. That's a funny one. You mentioned Niedersachsen. Funny named place, Brake. Like the part of a bike or car. That's the name of a city, but how would you say it in German? Brake? I don't know. Brake in German? Brake? Yeah, I know. Fucking is a city in Austria, but I'm sure you don't say it really like the swear word, right? It's said a little bit differently. It has to be, right? And at this point, everyone that lives in that city in Austria must know that, like, that's what their city is known for, right? And they must like it, right? Like, they could change the city name if they wanted to, but they must enjoy that, right? There's a city in England called Boring. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Where do you live? Boring. No, not. What do you think of the world? I asked you where you live.
Someone said it's pronounced fucking with like OO.
Okay. There is a city called Stein. Yeah, that's awesome. Carmen, Mike says go FSU. Aha, I see an FSU fan. So I went to the University of Florida, and the University of Florida and Florida State University are rivals, but I had lots of friends that went there, so I have trouble like really feeling the whole rivalry thing. So sure, go FSU. Go UF. Let's see. So Sadi G wrote, not a German place, but when I lived in Massachusetts, I always thought that Braintree was a genius town name. I thought it was just a joke at first. So last year, I did not last year. The year before that, I did Vlogmas in December. And in there, I had a video where I talked about funny or weird city names in America. And I talked with my parents about it, my American parents, and we talked about Braintree. Yeah.
So someone is asking, are you fluent in Czech? And go Gators.
Go Gators. Hi, Jack5. No, I am unfortunately not fluent in Czech. My mom is fluent in Czech, and I think my mom and dad are watching the live stream. So hi, Mom and Dad. I don't know why I just looked at the computer to say that. Hi, Mom and Dad. I'm not fluent in Czech. When I lived in Prague, I did take Czech lessons, and I could speak enough to like kind of get around the city, but I wasn't fluent in Czech. Yeah, if you have some questions that you'd like to start sending in about culture or language, we're just having a fun little chat today. So yeah, feel free to send in your questions.
So there's a question, where in the States have you lived so far? There's Florida, Colorado, Massachusetts.
Okay. So I have actually lived in a lot of places in the U.S. I've never lived in Colorado. My parents live in Colorado now, but I've never lived there. And so now when
And not Massachusetts?
No, when I didn't live in Massachusetts, but I lived near Massachusetts. So when I go home now to visit my parents, I'm often going back to Colorado, which is a place I never lived. It's not home for me, but, you know, my parents' house really feels like home. But as far as where I've lived in a lot of places up and down the East Coast. So I spent a lot of my childhood in the New England area. I spent a lot of my childhood, for example, in Connecticut, but I also lived in Maine and Rhode Island. But most of my life, I was living in South Florida, or in Florida in general, because then when I went to college, I went to Gainesville, to the University of Florida. So I hope that answers your question. So people sometimes ask me or mention how I speak English, and they're like, I can't really place where you're from in America. I say some things, sometimes I say y'all, and then I use some words that come from New England, and I say some words that come from like South Florida. And then now living in Germany, my English is also kind of weird. Like now I've taken on some German things. I've mentioned that in lots of videos that sometimes I end my sentence with or. Like, it's a beautiful day out, or. Yeah, so my English is interesting now.
And how often do you travel to other countries in Europe?
That's a really great question. It has depended. So at the beginning, when I first moved to Europe, I was like, I have to see everything. So when I first moved here, I really traveled a lot. Stefan and I, then when I moved to Germany, we were like going to Rome and to Venice, and just, I wanted to see everything because I had this, living in the US, going to Europe was such a huge trip. It was expensive, and you had to take off a lot of vacation, and you had to deal with jet lag, and it was a really big thing to do. And now that I was here, I felt like, wow, everything feels like it's just around the corner. Like things that are, you know, a 10-hour drive away, that feels like it's just around the corner because it's much closer than from America. So yeah, I did a lot of traveling in the first few years. Now, in the last few years, I've been doing, I would say, less traveling. Yeah. Some other questions?
Lots of questions.
Lots of questions. Oh, someone asks, how do you like John Oliver's Last Week Tonight? So we watch it and we're fans and it's super interesting and yeah, fan.
So there were lots of questions. How do you coping with the virus in Germany?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I would say the thing here is, you know, well, basically the thing all over the world is flatten the curve. So we are really trying to limit how much we're going outside, limit how much we are hanging out with other people. And that's what this live stream is for, you know? Like, it has been hard trying to limit contact with other people. I don't know how it is for you, but for me, I'm someone who really lives to spend time with other people. Like, it's really important for me to have human interaction and talk to different people. And I love you, Stefan. I love you so much. But just hanging out with you, it's a little bit hard. So, you know, the people in Italy have been going out on their balconies and singing and playing music together. And so I thought doing this live stream might help all of us to just have some interaction and hang out and have fun. But yeah, basically it's just trying to limit going out maybe for a small walk when less people are outside and trying to stay away from other people. Yeah.
There's the big question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you working in Germany? And if so, as what? And are you speaking German or English at your jobs?
Okay. Really interesting question. So I do work in Germany, and if you saw and like this video right here, this is also part of my free time. I love doing this, but this is also part of my work. So I work in Germany as a YouTuber or a video content creator or whatever you want to call it, and that is a big part of my job. Also, next shameless plug, I write. So this is my latest book to come out, You Go Me on the Cookie. So writing is a huge part of my job. And then I also give workshops, less lately because all of my workshops have been canceled, you know, with the coronavirus. But yeah, giving workshops is also a really huge part of my job. I give workshops to students on like what is YouTube, and because a lot of younger people would like to become a YouTuber and they're saying to their teacher, oh, I really want to be a YouTuber when I grow up, but they don't really know what that means. So I've been going into the classroom and talking to students about what does it really mean to be a YouTuber? What are the pros, but also what are the cons? And like, how much time do I really need to make a video? Because when I talk to the students, a lot of times they think, oh, it just takes, you know, an hour to make a video. And then when we go through it step by step, they see, oh, wow, it actually takes her, you know, 2 days to make a 10-minute video minimum. So yeah, that's been really great to talk to the students about what it really means to be a YouTuber or an Instagrammer or to work in social media. And then I also give workshops to companies on how they can use, for example, Instagram for their business. So sometimes they have never used Instagram, the people working at the businesses, and I've been talking to them about how to start getting into Instagram, and some of them use Instagram privately, and I talk to them about, what they can use Instagram for in their businesses. And just doing other coaching at companies about YouTube and social media in general. And then also I've worked together with the Bayerische Rundfunk, filming and hosting videos with them. So that all comes together to be my job. And what was the other question? Oh, what language I speak. Yeah.
Which language do you speak at your job?
Yeah. So for the most part, living in Germany, the language of my job has been English. And that's kind of frustrating because I really would like my German to be even better than it is, but just my work is pretty much in English. Last summer, I did work together with the Bayerische Rundfunk on an episode in German, and that was cool. I spoke German on TV in Germany, which was really awesome. But yeah, most of my work is in English. Although actually so far, all the workshops that I have given in Germany have been in German. So that part of my job is in German. And I would like to, once this whole thing with the coronavirus kind of ends and things come back to normal, I'm really looking forward to giving more workshops, hopefully in German, so then my German can improve even more.
And jumping back to traveling, there's a question. Ever been to Denmark?
We have, but so a few years ago, Stefan and I traveled Norway, Sweden, Helsinki,
just Helsinki,
and Copenhagen.
Yeah.
But our trip to Copenhagen, it was like pouring rain, like just buckets, raining cats and dogs. And so we did see some of Copenhagen, but I would like to go back when it's not like pouring rain. Like we had a map and we very quickly had to throw away our map because it was just ruined from the rain. Nowadays, I guess we'd probably just use our phone.
And the Little Mermaid statue was actually at that time in China in the World Expo. So we
didn't get to see it.
We saw a live video feed of it.
Yeah, exactly. When we got to we went there to see it in Copenhagen and it wasn't there, but in its place was a live video feed of it sitting across the world.
Someone said, yeah, pretty much the experience I had in Copenhagen.
Rain? Okay.
Someone asked, please say again, Bayerischer Rundfunk.
Bayerische Rundfunk. Yes, if you have any other German or English words you'd like me to say, feel free to leave them here in the comments.
Yeah. And speaking of language, what tips would you give to someone who wants to learn German?
Okay. Yeah. I would say, what tips would I give?
What did you do?
Yeah, well, I would say for me, something that was really important was once my German got good enough that I could start to watch TV and movies and read books, like once it got a little good enough, I did start doing that. I started really trying to just immerse myself in as much German as possible. So I started watching TV shows in German. I started watching movies in German. Even if they were American movies, I don't really mind the German dubbing. I've talked about that here in videos before. I don't mind it at all. I think it's really good. So I like watching American TV shows and movies in German. So I did that. And one thing that really helped me was finding audiobooks in German and an actual book in German, and then reading them and listening to them together so that I was reading the words in German and listening to the audiobook. And depending on where your German level is, maybe you could do that starting with some kids' books and then move up to young adult and then adult books. And for me, that helped so much. And actually, I'm going to use this time to talk about something that I'm really disappointed kind of about so my favorite book is The Count of Monte Cristo. This book, unabridged, is this big. It's huge. I love this book. I have read it a couple times and listened to it as an audiobook, and I just love it so much. And I really want to read it in German, but I want to do it with the audiobook book combination that I just mentioned. Unfortunately, though, there is not an audiobook of the Count of Monte Cristo that lines up with a book of the Count of Monte Cristo in German. Like, there are German audiobooks, but they are from a different translation from the French book than the book. So if you try to read the book, the Count of Monte Cristo in German, and listen to the audiobook, the words don't line up, so it doesn't work. So, yeah, that makes me a little sad.
Question, do you dream in German or English?
I still dream predominantly in English. I have had like 1 or 2 dreams in German. And in those dreams, though, I could speak really, really good German. Like, my German was perfect in my dreams.
Good question. Why do you have no dog?
I really would like to have a dog. Yeah, I had a dog growing up. Her name was Patches, and she was a German short-haired pointer. She was so sweet. Yeah, I would really like to have a dog. Okay, the honest truth is, I have a really strong gag reflex when it comes to picking up dog poop. That's honestly the answer. It was really bad with Patches. It was just something that I dreaded every day, was cleaning up after her. And yeah, that's honestly, I mean, maybe to you that sounds stupid, but I just really hate it. I don't know. Picking up dog poop. Yeah.
If you like a German, have you watched the German TV show Babylon Berlin? There's something with TV shows.
Yeah, so we started watching that, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we started watching that show.
Yeah, but you have a problem with
yes.
TV shows.
Yeah, so actually right now Stefan and I are binge watching Westworld, the 2nd season. Oh my God, I think tonight we're going to watch the last 2 episodes of that. And the thing with TV shows is, right now it's like the trend, everybody makes TV shows for binge watching. So the TV show is not like an hour TV show. Afterwards, you want to keep watching. It's basically like a 10-hour movie, right? Like Westworld, this season, is a 10-hour movie. It's not really a TV show. Whereas in the past, you mostly had TV shows where it was a 30-minute episode or an hour episode, and that episode could stand alone. And for me, I really get like wanting to binge watch and then don't want to go to sleep, and it's really hard for me to continue with my life. So yeah, I try not to get into too many TV shows that require binge watching.
So you like TV shows, or we like TV shows that just are like done after one show, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Sugar Phantom, I see here, says, I feel you, Donna. That's why I don't have a pet. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't like picking up dog poop.
Yeah, there's also
Plant-based Liz says, makes me throw up. Yeah, I know. Like, I go to pick it up, or even just the scent, makes me so sick. Yeah.
Do you like Seinfeld?
I grew up watching Seinfeld. Yeah, like now it's kind of strange to go back and watch it because there's some things that haven't aged very well. Like there's, some stuff where I'm like, oh, that's kind of not good. But yeah, I grew up watching Seinfeld with my parents, and you know, I've never watched Seinfeld in German. I have no idea how that would work. The thing with TV shows is also, as far as cultural stuff goes, like with Seinfeld, I don't know if you would have to explain so much in a German translation. Like the, cultural aspect. Yeah, but yeah, I grew up watching it.
Ooh, there are German words that snuck into the English language, like kindergarten or Zugzwang, what other words would you like to get adopted by the English community?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh wait, I just had one the other day. Oh, what was it? Oh. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one. I can't think of it right now.
The parents are working on puzzles while they're listening.
My parents just said, so my parents are inside working on a puzzle. Do you like puzzles? Like, with the puzzle pieces? I don't know. I'm not really a puzzler. Like, the thing for me is that on the box of the puzzle, you see the picture already. So I don't really need to spend a week putting the puzzle pieces back together to make the picture that is on the box, because it's already on the box. But what I think would be cool is if I could buy a surprise puzzle. So I don't know what the picture is. Like on the front of the box is just a big black screen and a question mark. You don't know what you're getting. It could be dogs. It could be cats. It could be someone sticking out their tongue. La, la, la. Like you have no idea what puzzle you're doing. Then that's fun for me. Because the whole time I'm wondering and I'm trying to guess, ooh, what is this a puzzle of? So, puzzle people, there's your next big idea. Secret puzzles.
While you were saying that, there are some words for you. Knutschkugel.
Knutschkugel. Knutschen is to kiss, right? And Kugel is a ball.
Yeah.
Kiss ball?
So how would you explain that?
I have no idea what this means. A knutsch... Are you asking me to guess? A knutschkugel would be maybe like this. Maybe? Blowing someone a kiss?
I can't explain it. I don't know.
You've never heard of it?
No, I heard
it,
but I can't explain it.
Okay.
Then kaput, but you already used
kaput. Yeah. Yeah, we already use kaput in the US. We say something's kaput.
Warteschlange.
That's good. Yeah, in English we would have to say the line you have to stand in while waiting. And if you've read my book, then you know with Schlange how much I love that Schlange in German means line and snake. That's so amazing because when this has really changed the way that I see the world, honestly. It never before occurred to me that a line looked like a snake. But now that the German word, I know Schlange is line and snake, when I see a line of people, I immediately think it does look like a snake. And I love this. I love it.
So people say Knutschkugel is the nickname for the VW Käfer, so for the VW Beetle.
Oh. Okay.
So a tiny round car, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Do people here play like the punch buggy game? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like in the US, if you drive past the VW bug car, people do like punch buggy. Okay.
Ooh, that's a big one. Did you always know that you wanted to move to Europe?
I did not always know that I wanted to move to Europe, but I had the feeling for a long time that I wanted to move abroad for lots of different reasons. But just, yeah, I did know for a while. But actually making the decision happened very quickly. Like, I can remember even being 12 and thinking, well, I really want to at least study abroad for a while. But yeah, I didn't really know how I could move to Europe. Like I thought for a while I was thinking, well, I guess I have to have a job that lets me travel abroad. And then, yeah, one day I just kind of decided, no, what I really want is to live there, so I'm just going to go. So, yeah. Zero asks, have you been in Spain? Actually, Spain is where I did study abroad. So I studied for 6 weeks in Granada. I was supposed to study there for 3 months. I made a video about that, I really liked Granada. However, unfortunately, the circumstances surrounding my study abroad were not very good. And it was actually quite, I don't want to say traumatic experience, but it was kind of traumatic. I ended up leaving halfway through my program. But that just goes to show you, if you go abroad once, or if you do something once and it kind of is like a complete failure, that doesn't mean that you can never do it again. That just means that that particular time and that particular experience was not the one for you, but maybe there'll be a better time or a better way to do that thing in the future. So don't stop trying. Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah, Dana has a traumatic video about her time in Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is the evening? What are we doing, Dana?
Tonight?
Yeah.
We tonight are planning to watch the last 2 episodes of season 2 of Westworld, and Stefan has a tasty dinner planned. And I guess that's it. I've got a half-drunk coffee here. But I would say now, okay, it's 4:45. Let's have a look on Instagram and play charades. So I want to know, what is charades in German? Is there a German word for charades? So charades for me is where you act something out without speaking. Can't speak, you can't write it, and you have to act it out. What is that in German? Oh, Charade. Okay, cool. So, wir spielen jetzt Charade. We're going to play charades now. Are there...
You're not talking then.
I
You're
know.
talking out on a video.
Yeah. So, do you want to pick one for me and show it, or should I just have a look?
Just have a look.
Okay, so I am going to my Instagram now. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me at Wanted Adventure. I post there in my stories, mostly in German. So if you'd like to hear me speaking German, check me out there on Instagram. And now I'm going to go see what ideas you gave me.
Also, some people say Pantomime.
Pantomime. Okay, yeah. Das mache ich jetzt. Pantomime oder Charade. Okay, so I am now going to act out an activity that you sent me. So what I asked on Instagram, I said that right now, a lot of people, us included, are really trying to limit our time outside, which can be so hard because that often means limiting a lot of the activities that we really love to do. And I think that's really important right now to stay healthy and, flatten the curve. But I think it's also really important to celebrate those activities we love doing and to think about them and think about how much we can't wait to do them again in the future once, it's safe and it's okay for us to go and do these activities again. So that's what we're doing now. We're celebrating some of the activities we love. I've asked you to send me yours. What are you looking forward to doing again in the future as far as your favorite activities go? I'm going to act it out. And you can guess in the comments what I am acting out. Okay? Was that clear, Stefan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm wondering how this will work.
All right. Let's start with what I hope is an easy one. Okay? Okay. Was that clear? Let's see.
Yeah, but it's not yet showing.
Yeah, I know. There's a delay. Exactly.
I don't think that works as well.
If there's a delay. But I can see myself now doing it. And yeah, you got it, Tom Torres. Go you. Playing baseball. Yes, exactly. Oh, there's a lot of tennis. Someone said golf. Okay. The ball's a bit high for golf, you know? But nice guess. Oh, piñatas. Yeah. It could have been piñata. Yes, but it's baseball. You got it. Good job. Okay. Oh, Anika. Yeah, fishing. Not this time. Okay, so that I think was an easy one. We're getting a little bit more tricky now. Oh, wait, sorry, one question. Someone says, I keep hearing props for. What does props mean? Props means great job. So props on getting baseball right. Great job to you. Points to you for getting baseball right. Props to you. So the next one, okay. Oh, how do I act this out?
You have to also stay in the camera frame.
Yeah, okay. Did anyone get that?
Dog,
okay,
dog,
dog. Good. What's the next part?
Now imagine someone just
Yeah,
comes into the live
imagine
stream.
if you just come in a live stream. No, it's not Easter Bunny. Yes, it's dog, but Carmen, yes, you got it. Walking your dog. Thank you so much. Yes, oh good. Now more people are getting it. Yes, dog walking.
But yeah, imagine you just turn in and
Yeah. You just arrived to the live stream and I'm doing that. Okay. Okay. How should I do this one? Okay. So here's an activity that someone is missing.
you are not on the screen.
My hands?
No,
Oh.
you would have
Are
to
my
go
hands on the
further
screen
away.
now?
No, you have to go a little bit further away.
Are my hands on the screen now?
No, you're not. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
House building.
No.
Being in line.
Yes! Thank you so much. Nad Vitic, you got it. Gym. At the gym. Yes, fitness studio. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Tom. I'm glad you have no clue, but it's funny. That's good. Pumping iron, working out. Yes, exactly. At the gym. Yeah. Okay.
Why are you looking? Do you like spaghetti eyes?
It's okay. Like, it's all right. I don't dislike spaghetti ice, but if I'm going to get ice cream, it probably wouldn't be my first choice. Put it like that. Okay, I hope that you can get this one.
Is that your feet or your hands?
That's my feet. That should be my feet. Like, what am I doing? biking. Yes. And what was this? What was this here?
She must have majored in arts at college. Just guessing.
I didn't, but I probably should have. Okay. Yes, you got it. Yeah, wearing a bike helmet. Exactly. Because if you're going to bike, you know, be safe, wear a bike helmet. And let's do one more. Okay, one more. Okay.
What is that? Drinking and eating at the same time? What is that?
Yes.
And what is that? And that?
Oh, yes. Okay, let's see if anyone gets this. Yes? Eating out. Eating magic mushrooms. No. Dinner with friends. Yes, Eva. You're good. You're good. Dinner with friends. That's exactly it. Carmen, Carmen, yes, that's fine. Dinner with friends. You can't guess your own. That's cheating. Oh, I like this one. Eating while drunk. Yeah, you might also be drunk. Oh, that was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed playing charades. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in things to me for the charades game. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me at Wanted Adventure. That's also where I posted in advance about the live stream. And yeah, with YouTube, I know that YouTube unfortunately just does not show all of my videos to all my subscribers. That's how it is with everyone. That's how it is just with social media platforms in general. They do not show all the posts to all subscribers or followers or whatever. And I know I can see that because actually the other day, I could not see my own video. So I know that if I can't see my video, then I know that other people can't see my videos either. So the best thing for you to do for me or for also other people that you enjoy following is to follow them on their other social media. So if you like watching their YouTube videos, follow them on Instagram as well. That way you can stay up to date with what they're doing. And yeah, I hope you had a fun time with this live stream today. You're okay to continue, Stefan?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What are you having for dinner? You have no idea.
Yeah, I have to ask Stefan. So in our family, Stefan does most of the cooking. And when I say most of the cooking, I mean basically all of the cooking. So I handle the eating and he handles the cooking. So what are we having for dinner, Stefan?
Oh, we have homemade naan, then some potatoes and some rucola salad and bell pepper, and yeah, all mixed together. Maybe you can post a picture in the Instagram story.
Yeah, I'll post a picture on Instagram this evening in the story.
Yeah. So I have a question. Did people like it?
Yeah, like the live stream in general. Yeah. How are we doing on this live stream so far? For my first live stream, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Is this enjoyable?
How did we entertain you?
Yeah.
While some of you are in lockdown.
Yeah. Has this been fun? Oh, Tom Torres asks, when will the next parents video be available? For that, I would have to see my parents, and I don't know when I'm going to get to see them again. That's also the sad and scary thing with what's going on right now is I don't know when I will get to see my parents again. Yeah.
Did you already buy hamsters? No, we did not go hamster shopping.
No, we didn't go hamster shopping, and we also didn't buy any hamsters. But hamsters are adorable.
And we didn't buy 20 packs of toilet paper.
No, we did not buy.
Yeah, people say, liked it, the hour has gone so fast. Yeah.
Someone says the live stream is good, the main problem is the delay. Yeah, that's, I guess, just how the live stream on YouTube works. I'm not sure how other people deal with that.
Yeah. So, we probably do some more live streams.
Yeah, I think that we're going to do some more live streams. I think that's just, like, with everything that's going on right now, it's just really, really, really nice to be able to connect and have a human interaction, even if that's, you know, through the lens of a camera. I'm really, really, really grateful that this exists, because it wasn't so long ago when this didn't exist. Like, when I even first moved to Europe, okay, there was Skype and video chat and stuff like that, but I didn't have Wi-Fi in my apartment. So every time that I wanted to chat with my parents, I had to go to like a cafe that had Wi-Fi. And in Prague, there were a lot of cafes that had Wi-Fi, but I came here to Germany and I brought my laptop thinking I would be able to use Wi-Fi. And nowadays there's a lot more Wi-Fi in Germany. But 10 years ago, when I first came to Germany, there was not Wi-Fi everywhere. Like, it was really hard to find Wi-Fi. And I remember I went into a cafe and I wanted to use their Wi-Fi and they were going to charge me for it. And I was like, but I'm buying a coffee and something to snack on. Isn't that how this works? But nowadays there's a lot more Wi-Fi in Germany, and it's really nice that we can just chat like this and, yeah, take our mind off things and also just have that human interaction. So it makes me really happy to hear that you have enjoyed this. It's a little bit more of a thing, like a production to go live on YouTube. On Instagram, I post stories there, and I do try to interact on Instagram as well, on more of like, not every single day, but I often have a story on there, just saying hi. So if you do want more regular kind of stuff, then I would say follow me over on Instagram at Wanted Adventure. But yeah, I think we would like to do some more live streams here on YouTube as well.
So, should we end it for
Yeah,
the first one?
I think we should go ahead and
Before the camera battery runs out?
yeah. So thank you so much to everyone for your patience with the beginning. You got to be there for us figuring out our very first live stream here on YouTube. And thank you so much for joining me and helping me to feel not so alone during these times, because it can feel lonely, but when I look and I see all these people chatting, then it doesn't feel so alone. So thank you so much. Stay safe. Do what you can to flatten the curve. And I wish you all a really wonderful rest of your Sunday. And of course, until next time, auf Wiedersehen.